Hello, everyone, and welcome to Own Being Unique TV. I'm your host, Myrhanda McDaniels, and today we have the special honor and privilege of speaking with the owner and operator of the Kiara Nicole Way, Miss Kiara Nicole herself. Kiara, welcome. And thank you so much for being here today. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
How has your agency, the Kiara Nicole Way, managed to instill principles of self-worth in new starters?
Okay, so well, first of all, my digital agency works with entrepreneurs, purpose-driven business owners who are ready to upgrade their online presence. So we help them understand the importance of establishing an online presence as a business owner and just understanding, like you said, to create generational wealth and to live by your own rules, not really follow corporate structures. So pretty much that's it. I'm telling them how to start their own business, or helping them rather, and helping them see the value of really committing to building an online presence.
Awesome. Now, where does your vision become life?
That's a good question. Where does my vision become life?
Yeah.
I think my vision is just life. Like it's where does it become life, or when does it become life?
Where? You can look at it either way. Where does it become life? When does it become life?
Can you expound on that just a little bit?
Of course. So where does your vision become life? Where is that moment in your life where you have felt a spark or reasoning for bringing something that was inside of you to the forefront for other people to see it?
Oh, well, that's literally a part of who I am. Dance really helped that. So I have a background in dance, and that's when I was really able to start bringing my inner gifts out.
Yeah.
And so by training in dance and performing and all of the experiences it has been able to grant me, that's how I've been able to, understand bringing visions to life. And then now my life is pretty much just a product of that.
Yeah. So let's expound upon that a little bit, because that's actually how you and I met.
Yes.
So viewers out there, the beautiful Kiara Nicole was actually my daughter in a show that we did a couple of times through a company called Art Centric. And the show was called or entitled Snapshot. And so that's where you and I met. So coming from that place and that space of a performing arts aspect or background, what made you tap into this digital space?
Okay. So when COVID hit, January 2020, I was in the process of looking for space for a dance studio. I'm really just transitioning into being serious about my dance organization, and then that happened. So things started to close, and I really just didn't understand or see the importance of selling dance, right, in a world that was changing. So I started taking courses and classes to really hone in on my skills. So I've been an entrepreneur since 2012. I sold hair, I've sold jewelry, I've done it all. And so I've always understood the importance of having an online presence. I've always been able to build my own websites and create my own content. And so that's just a natural skill that I have. Coupled with my desire to just inspire people and really encourage them to go all out and go full throttle in everything they do. So that's how we came up with the Kiara Nicole Way. Just my innate skills and abilities turned into a business.
I think that's absolutely phenomenal, and it's amazing that you are utilizing what you've had to really impact the lives of others.
Yes.
So, girl, you better keep on shining.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So, do you find that the power generated by helping others create healthy lifestyle practices helps to keep their brand afloat?
Yes. It's important to have a healthy lifestyle in order to maintain anything. You know, if you're not taking care of yourself, your mind, your body, and your spirit holistically, then your business won't really see the results you want to see from them, and it might suffer tremendously because of it. So
I agree.
Yes, and that's kind of, when the Kiara Nicole Way started. Now we've transitioned into a full digital agency, but when I first started, it was a lifestyle business as well, because I'm vegan, I'm plant-based, I really, am holistic with a lot of the things that I do. And a lot of people admire that. So I was trying to figure out how to bind the two. It didn't quite work, but that was, the basis of it, helping people become more holistic and just more cognizant of what they're doing, putting in their bodies, what they're consuming, and things like that. So
that's important. That's a good factor as well, to be aware of the fact that you're putting yourself out there in this digital space, and so you don't want to put a facade out
Yes.
there.
Nope.
So you have to really live by example
Exactly.
and operate, by example, by making sure that you're feeding your mind, your body, soul, and spirit all of the things that it needs to thrive and survive.
Yes, and that too was what will separate the business owners that survive from the ones who fall by the wayside, because you can't keep up. It's always changing. Your industry is always going to be changing. The trends will always be changing. And so if you're not keeping up with that with your body, your mind, and your spirit, then you're not going to last. So it's important.
Listen, I agree.
It's definitely important.
I agree. So in line with that, would you encourage self-developmental tools for creatives in their entrepreneurial journey? And if so, why?
Yes, absolutely. I am a self-development buff. Like, I have so many self-development books. It's just, it just resonates with me. Becoming better, being the best that I can be, always putting my best foot forward.
Yes.
And I think if we all take more effort to doing that, the world will be a better place if everyone really focuses on truly developing themselves, getting the skills that they need. That goes beyond just what you can do physically, but like willpower, mindset, tenacity, all of those things. So definitely self-development tools, absolutely needed.
Good. So two things. The first one, like you're talking about books. So what do you do to feed yourself with the literature that you take in?
Okay, so I love to read. I read all the time. I take notes in my books. I will reread the same book more than once to just catch a different message, or just to read over my notes. Some other things I do, I write a lot, I journal, I meditate, I pray. That's how I stay up.
And that's good. And the reason why I bring that, to the forefront as well is because you have these beautiful planners. So I definitely want to make sure that we highlight it, because you're not only, taking in information from other literature, but you have created something for other audiences to be able to organize their lifestyle in a way by utilizing your brand.
Yeah.
So can you expound upon what you have here?
Okay, so like I said, when we started the Kiara Nicole Way last year, it was a lifestyle brand as well. And so from that, I started to do stationery, handmade, and I'm a designer. So I'm like, what can I do? So I started with the 30-day Good Habit Challenge. It was free for anybody that wanted to join, and a couple people joined, and they stuck through with the whole challenge. And from there, I'm like, okay, let's create a tool that will help people even further, like be able to commit to changing habits, because everything that we do is a habit. And it's just so mind-blowing to realize that, understand it, and then be able to change it. So that's where the 30-day Good Habit Journal came from. It was a great success. I made over $1,000 in sales just in the 30 days of creating and launching it.
Look at that.
Yes. And then the next thing that I came up with was the Boss Life Planner, because if you have a business, planning is extremely important. Like, you have to stay on top of it. So that's where the Boss Life Planner came from. And so the stationery collection, the Empower Lifestyle collection, that's just a separate segment of the Kiara Nicole Way that will grow and continue to provide resources for better lifestyles and development and all of that.
That's absolutely amazing, because some of us do need to be able to have something that we can hold, especially in this day and time of always being online and being in this digital world rather. To be able to pull away from that and tap into like that old school idea of journaling and writing things down, and its importance of utilizing that skill is amazing, and it's still valuable and holds its value. So how soon would you encourage viewers to embark upon the process of starting a new business?
Immediately. I believe everyone should be business owners, or you should have something that you do for yourself where you're able to create your own income. Just something. So if you are interested in starting a business, I would definitely encourage you to do it immediately. The world of online is not changing. It's going to continue to transform and grow. The e-commerce world is growing and it's large. So definitely get in right now. It's never too late to start either. Immediately.
I agree with that as well. Being an owner of something, holds and has value.
Yes.
And to be able to plant that seed that will grow, and it'll be something that somebody else can benefit from one day is life-changing.
Yes.
So the fact that you were able to do that, and not just with this business, but with
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Yes.
And I applaud you because it's not easy to do away with that concept or mindset of fear.
Mm-hmm.
And because fear can
Yes.
have its way of coming in and blocking you from your blessings. So the fact that you said, you know what, I'm going to have fear versus no, I'm going to have vision versus fear. I'm going to put my vision first and allow that to combat the fear that I had. And I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to journey forward. So not a lot of people have that. So
Yes.
the fact that you do and you did it and you continue to do it on a daily basis is amazing.
Thank you.
I
Thank
applaud
you.
you and give you your flowers now.
Thank you.
So you're very welcome, very welcome, and I mean that from the top of my heart. So I know that you have a busy schedule, and I'm so grateful that you took the opportunity to speak with us today. But before we let you go,
Yes.
please let our viewers know where they can hear more about the Kiara Nicole way,
Yes.
and where they can purchase your products.
Okay. All right. So you can find me online at www.thekiaranicoleway.com. I am on Instagram at The Kiara Nicole Way, Facebook, The Kiara Nicole Way. And my planners are not in stock right now, but they will be rolling out again soon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And
well, you heard it here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into Own Being Unique TV, where we had the opportunity of highlighting individuals who take ownership of their uniqueness and operate in it. We will see you next time.